This week's book was Eat The Yolks by Liz Wolfe. This is a great book, highly recommend it if you want to change your health and change your life. It definitely will do that. So, first of all, you can order this book from Book Depository. It's linked in the description if after watching the summary you think you want to buy it and read it yourself. So this is a paleo book. It says in the cover, discover paleo, fight food lies and reclaim your health. And she's not talking about like a new strict type of diet, but like what he means by paleo is eating something that doesn't harm you but helps you. And he goes through a lot of foods to avoid and a lot of foods to eat. One of those is egg yolks, which is actually it's one of those myths that like you shouldn't be eating egg yolks, that they are bad because they increase cholesterol. But it's actually really good for you, and that's obviously like one thing in the cover. But yeah, I'm going to go through my my favorite 5 ideas from this book, takeaways from this book. So first is that there is actually good cholesterol as well, and the one that's in egg yolks and in other animal foods is actually good for you. It's good cholesterol. And she says cholesterol is actually a lipid and it's a bachysteroid. So this is not exactly what she said. This is my notes here, but cholesterol is a lipid, and it's a bachysteroid. It's not like the steroid that people who do bodybuilding do or something, but it's actually like healthy for you. It serves as a building block for cell structures and hormones, including sex hormones. It helps with vitamin D production, serotonin production, and brain function. It's also a powerful antioxidant. So there's a lot of reasons to eat egg yolks. And of course, it's in other animal foods as well. Egg yolks in specific, but also like other animal fat is very good for you, like lard or any animal fat really, and of course then fatty fish and things like that. But eat the yolks, as the cover says. Second point is that processed vegetable oils cause oxidative damage. So processed vegetable oils are really bad for you. You want to avoid like canola oil and things like that, all those seed oils and everything. So have like olive oil and those natural kind of oils, not those processed ones, because they are bad for you. Then third point is like this veganism and raw food thing. It's not actually healthy to be a vegan long term, nor is it. It also says that people don't live long on raw food. Like it was the cooking that made humans that allowed us humans to increase our brain capacity, and so we need or cooked food is good for you, good for us as well. So we shouldn't be eating only raw food. And also when you eat animals, you get the benefit of the animal eating the grass and digesting it, which we cannot do. We cannot eat grass and digest it well. So if we eat animals, they have eaten grass and they get vitamins from it, all these good nutrients that we can get then from the animal. And for example, if you only eat plants, you don't get B12 vitamin enough, and also you don't get K2 vitamin, because K2 vitamin is actually you get it because the animal eats grass and gets K1 vitamin, which is converted in that process to K2. When you eat the animal, you get that K2 vitamin, which is very important, but very little talked about. But yeah, that's the point. That's point number 3. Then fourth idea is that industrial crops are bad for you. It's way better to have vegetables and fruits instead of grain products, especially like corn and all of those things. And one reason they are advertised so much is because they are not good for you. That's why they need a heavy advertising budget, because they are not actually good for you. Real food doesn't need advertising. Cereals and things like that, they need advertising. Fifth point is not actually so much about food, it's about sunlight. She talks about how important sunlight is. It's about how important it is to get natural sunlight without wearing any sunscreen on as well. Of course, you cannot get too much of it. It can then be bad for your skin, but have some like sunlight without any sunscreen on as well. And interestingly, the lighter your skin color is, the less you actually need sun, like D vitamin from the sun, and the more you can actually get from food. So, and also if the darker your skin is, the less you can get from food, and the more you need it from the sun. So that's interesting. So some of the foods that you can get it from are oily fish, cod liver oil, eggs, and lard. But you should definitely think about which part of the world do you live in. If you have a darker skin, then you shouldn't be moving to the very north, because you cannot get enough D vitamin because there is not enough sun. And then if you have lighter skin, of course, there is the greater risk of skin cancer if you move to southern area. So that's it. 5 points, 5 ideas from this book. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to order this book from bookdepository.com, free shipping worldwide. And I will see you in the next video.